Forge Gang. Foot Clan, let's still a hard man. Let's go. Let's go. It dropped. Did it drop? No, it's fine. What's up, audio? Alright, audio. Audio's good. So you know what that means. It means we're gonna get... This stream is powered by Audible. This stream is brought to you by Audible. Audible's got all the best shit for audiobooks and everything. They have the Mein Kampf Henry Ford edition, which isn't that great, but it's still there. Okay? So, thank you, Audible, for all of your based audiobook needs. We're going to finish Butcher's Crossing. I literally only have about 45 minutes left of the book. So I know that that's not going to finish the game off, because the game probably still has another hour and a half, maybe. But I don't know. I'll just play it by ear there. I'm not going to go past 12. But we're on chapter 15. We're on chapter 15, so if I have to, I'll just go listen to George Lincoln Rockwell until it's over or whatever. Alright, so let me turn my Bluetooth off. Hold on, let me make sure that my audio is still good, because my shit will just die on me. Alright, it's good. Alright, so here we go. Goodbye, Bluetooth audio disconnect. Oh, just turn it off completely, because I don't need it. I don't want you trying to reconnect and shit. I'm trying to... Alright, and I think I stopped like mid-mission on this last one. I don't know why. Alright, chapter 15. Butcher's Crossing, written by John Williams. It's also a movie on Amazon with Nicolas Cage in it, if you like Nicolas Cage. Alright, so I'll go back.
For a while he did not move. Then he fumbled at the buttons of his shirt as he
walked
across the room to where Francine waited in the darkness.
Francine was still there, apparently.
Chapter 2. He turned in the darkness and felt beneath him the bedsheets dampened by his own sweat. He had awakened suddenly from a deep sleep, and for a moment he did not know where he was. A slow, regular rasp of breath came from beside him. He reached out his hand. It touched warm flesh and rested there and moved slightly as the flesh was moved by its breathing. For 5 days...
Oh, so recap from the last stream. They'd been buffalo hunting for like 20 years, not really, but like a long ass time. And they got snowed in, and then they lost they had like 30,000 hides. They lost they only have like 3,000 now because their shit pumped over in a fucking river. The river got too high, like Oregon Trail type shit. And the river took their fucking hides, except for like 3,000 of them. And they got back to where they started from, and the town is completely deserted. They're like, what the actual fuck is going on here? And they're like, oh yeah, all the buffalo trade, like everyone has buffalo shit now, like it's a commodity, like it's nothing, it's not as it used to be. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, literally transformed and changed over this whole ordeal. But, alright. My last boy. Michael Bell. Dutch.
What's happening to you? You show him some respect. Excuse me.
Mr. Vanderlyn! Mr. Morgan! Jarvis! They try to kill my people for oil! For
This is where it was last. Okay.
Ride with me, ride with us! Ride with us against the factory!
I love your courage, son. It is a thing of great beauty.
Stop! Everyone stop!
Dutch about to get everybody killed.
My son, my last son, don't. When I was your age, I fought. I saw death. I have killed. The men I knew were slain. My firstborn, your brother, had his head smashed by a drunken soldier.
Shit,
My wife
damn.
had her throat slit.
Wife got her throat slit. Baby brother got his head caved in.
I knew not to trust, yet I had no choice. Maybe you were right. Maybe the slow death is worse than the fast one. Maybe none of these men are good. Maybe a world in which they came to us is a world that we cannot endure.
I don't know if I'm being lectured right now or what, but
Father, you are tired.
Do not die for pride, my son. We have suffered too much in this trick. The earth, the water, they have no pride. They endure, and we must endure. My only boy, my precious boy, do not mistake my strength for weakness. As your chief, I implore you.
Your words mean nothing to me, Father.
damn.
Ride with me! Now!
Said, Dad, fuck you, basically.
Stop! Please, Mr. Morgan, after you help me after we spoke.
I've got tuberculosis.
My son, my people will all die.
Yeah.
You help this fella, Arthur?
Please.
What of it?
What else
Arthur?
you been doing behind Dutch's?
We have lost. These young men will be annihilated. Please.
I'll see what I can do. Charles? Who else will come with me? Oh, I'll ride, Arthur.
How about you ride these nuts, bitch? Got him.
I will. And me. Me too.
And me.
Bill? We killed Bill last Butcher's Crossing stream as
Right. Let's ride out.
in Red Dead 1. We caught up with Bill.
What else have you been doing behind my back, Arthur?
Man, what the fuck, Dutch?
Stop this mess from getting any
This fucking bastard, I swear.
Work. Why the hell would they attack
Dutch.
everything from these people? Wouldn't you want to fight back?
You've had
He's just starting wars between people and Indians and shit.
Hey, show some goddamn respect.
You'll know when I ain't showing respect, Bill.
Yeah, we killed old Bill.
I still have a plan. What plan?
What is the fucking plan, bro? Cause you've had a plan.
Tahiti? Timbuktu?
That's enough! What's wrong with you all? What happened to loyalty?
Yeah, what happened to loyalty, everyone?
Thank you,
What
Arthur.
did, really?
Bill, right now, it doesn't matter how we got here. These men need our help. I have a plan.
This is the plan that was just sprung upon you to happen?
Cut loose, because I am tired of this constant descent. Long tired of it. Now come on.
I remember doing this. So this was actually maybe 2 streams ago. It was like Butcher's Crossing chapter 10 or 12 or something. But I know they're going to keep talking, so that's why I'm not playing the book right now. Watch, as soon as I start to play the book, they'll fucking start talking. Can I just...
Look up ahead.
Yeah, see? Fuck.
Are you all right?
Didn't even... Oh. Eagle flies.
They all need help.
Quick, somebody help him.
No, go. Please hurry. I'll be...
Come on. Yeehaw.
Apparently they're already talking about Red Dead Redemption 3. It's been years. They shouldn't make another one because they're not gonna fucking put any effort into like the online like they do with Grand Theft Auto. That's all they care about. It's fucking Grand Theft Auto 3. I mean 5. What the fuck ever.
It's a massacre. We gotta help these men.
It sure as hell is out there.
See eagle flies.
There, going across the walkway.
Got what you wanted, Dutch. You coming, Arthur? I'm gonna try and save him. This fight is unwinnable.
Damn, that guy missed from like
Get to him.
20 feet away.
Your way. The rest of you, ride
Burger King, have it your way.
factory. That's right.
Go with him. Try and help there. I'm better off alone.
We're riding with you.
Come on, then.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They're like, we riding with you. Fuck Dutch. Let's go. How about... Need to eat something. Got him. Boom. Boom, boom. I just fell over. Alright. Maybe now I'll play the book. Excuse me. Oh, that's not the book. Here we go.
Days and nights Will Andrews had stayed in the small close room with Francine, emerging from it only when he took food or drink, purchased some articles of clothing from the depleted stock of Bradley's dry goods store.
Oh shit, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Lost all consciousness of time, much as he had lost it back in the mountains during the storm under his shelter of snow Buffalo Live. In the dim room with its empty window that remained always curtained, morning became indistinguishable.
I don't want to do that. I'm trying to switch.
And so long as the lamp was
How do I switch sides?
until day from night. In this close half-world of perpetual twilight, he immersed himself. He spoke to Francine infrequently,
Francine.
and heard themselves speak only in their heavy breathing and wordless cries, until at last he thought he found his only existence there. Beyond was a brightness and a noise that pressed threateningly against him. If he looked too long into the tattling walls themselves seemed to press upon him, and the objects
Take out the soldier.
bright patterns of carpet, the knickknacks scattered upon the tables, seemed
All of you, we need to go. Where are my men? Where are my men? We saw some fighting by the factory. That's where Dutch is gone.
Let's go, quick.
Any men we see, we must save them.
Let's find the
Really?
entrance. We need to get
All of you.
Bastard. Ooh, nasty. See, I almost thought about streaming that new Skate game, but it just updated. And I was like, nah, maybe some other time.
push up. Drive them back.
Return to the gang. Also, this is my second time to play this, but it's been years. I kind of remember the ending, but not really. I know there's a long epilogue with John that leads into Red Dead 1. Bastard.
obscurely to threaten the comfort he found in the half-darkness where he lived. Naked in the darkness of the massive body of Francine, with his eyes closed, he seemed to float weightlessly within himself, and even
Bastard.
himself the quality of the deep sleep he found in moments after his lovemaking.
Well, that's Charles. Fuck.
Gradually, he came to look upon his frequent, desperate unions with Francine as if they were performed by someone.
What?
This
Damn, he used to love Francine. Now she's just like some fuckhole.
He touched his chest where fine hair like down curled sparsely on the white flesh.
Truly, the whole fucking experience changed, old boy. Andrews.
Beside him, these old friends seemed part of an intellectual toy. He was a presence, which assuaged the need in him that he barely knew he had, until the need was gone. Sometimes heavy and older and lost in the darkness of his passion, he was surprised to find the sensation of which he had never aware. And when he opened his eyes, meeting the eyes of friends,
Oh shit, come on.
below him, again he was almost surprised that she was there. Afterward, he remembered the look in her eyes and wondered what she was thinking, what she was feeling in the close moments of their passion. And finally, this wondering drew his mind and his eye away from the horror of his self. He was the one Francine. Covertly, he watched her as she walked about the
How many of you does it take?
closely in her thin gray wrap, or as she lay naked on the bed beside him.
Shot him right in the ass, and he still lived. Damn. What the fuck? This dude is being really descriptive about this woman's breastises. Foot Clan.
Near the end of the week, a restlessness came upon him. No longer content to lie
Torpidly, like what is that even a word of?
Seldom did he speak to her. Never did he linger for more than a few minutes at any place he stopped. He was content to let the sunlight seep into him as he closed his eyes to the brightness of it. He went once
Oh,
to
come
the
on,
village
dude.
hotel to pick up his bedroll, to pay for his brief lodging there, and to inform the clerk that he would not be back. One seat wandered down the road west of town, resting beneath the cottonwood trees, gazing across the area piled with pale lines that had been McDonald's place of business. Several times he went into the Samuel Jackson saloon and took a glass of warm beer. Once, in the bar, he saw Charlie Hodge seated at a rear table, alone except for a bottle of whiskey and a half-filled glass. Though Andrews stood for several minutes at the bar, sipping his beer, and though Charlie Hodge's glance passed him several times,
You take out that fucking
gave no sign.
minigun.
Andrews walked the length of the bar and sat down at the table. He nodded to Charlie Hodge and spoke in greeting. Charlie Hodge looked at him blankly and did not answer. "Where's Miller?" Andrews asked. "Miller?" Charlie Hodge shook his head. "We always sit down in our dugout. Isn't he taking it pretty bad?" "What?" Charlie Hodge asked. "About the hides," Andrews said.
About the Hodge, yeah.
He put his nearly empty glass before him on the table and turned it idly between his hands. It must have been a blow to him. I guess I never realized how much this all meant to him.
Well, yeah.
Charlie Hodge said vaguely, blinked his eyes. "Miller's all right. He's down at the dugout resting. He'll be home directly." Andrews started to speak and then looked closely into the wide, blank eyes that stared at him.
Oh, where's my shotgun at?
Charlie. Perplexed frown crossed Charlie Hodge's
Fuck
face,
this guy.
and his expression was clear. "Sure, I'm all right." He nodded readily. "See now, you're well Andrews, ain't you?" Andrews could not look away from the eyes that
Really?
seemed to grow larger as they stared at him. "Miller's looking for you." Charlie Hodge went on in a
Bastard, you fucking bastard.
He's going someplace to kill the buffalo. He knows a place in Colorado. I think he wants to see you. Charlie, Andrew said. His voice trembled and he clutched his hands hard around the glass to keep them from shaking. Charlie, get hold of yourself. We go in.
Like, I threw a fucking Molotov cocktail in that motherfucker and he didn't die. I know what I'm gonna do.
He smiled and nodded, nodding toward Andrews, though his eyes had turned downward toward the glasses. Don't you remember, Charlie? Andrews' voice was hollow. Don't you remember? Remember? Charlie Hodge asked. The mountains. The hunt. Schneider. That's his name. Charlie Hodge said. Schneider, that's the skinhead elsewhere that Miller's gonna get. Don't you remember?
Skinner, he's dead.
Schneider's dead.
Snyder's fucking dead.
Charlie Hodge looked at Andrews, shook his head, and smiled. A drop of spit gathered on his lower lip, swelled and coursed into the gray stubble around his chin.
Charlie Hodge is literally fucking insane now.
For another moment, Andrews looked deep into Charlie Hodge's eyes. No. The magnificent empty sky reflected in his dirty eyes.
Can you fucking hide, please, dude?
Nothing to stop Andrews' gaze.
Take cover?
With a sense almost of horror, Andrews drew back and shook his head sharply. He got up from the table and backed away. Charlie Hodge did not change his empty stare or give any sign that he saw Andrews. Andrews turned and walked quickly out of the bar. On the sidewalk in the bright sunlight, the scent. He opened his eyes wide to the dimness of the room. He was still breathing heavily. Francine, lying on the bed, raised herself on an elbow.
I think this is why I stopped the last one on this mission, because it was just too much. Kept dying.
Andrews went quickly to the bed. Almost roughly, he pulled the wrapper away from her body and let his hands run swiftly, desperately over her. A small smile came upon Francine's face. Her lids dropped. Her hands came to Andrews, followed his clothing, and pulled him down upon her. Later, as he lay beside her, wrestling within him, quiet, he tried to tell her of his meeting with Charlie Hodge, of that sense of horror that the meeting had released in him. It was not, trying to make her understand, so much a result of his recognition that what Charlie Hodge showed him in a blind and enveloping stare was something that each of them, Miller, Charlie Hodge, Schneider, and even himself, that each of them had had inside them all along. It was something, he tried to tell her, that MacDonald had spoken of by the flickering light of a lantern in the great empty sleeping house the night they had returned to Butcher's Crossing. It was something that he had seen on Schneider's face as he stood stiff and upright in the middle of the river, just after the horse's hoof had split his skull.
Yeah, his head got fucking split open by a fucking horse.
The faint afterlift of a smile hung on Francine's full, pale lips. She nodded. Her hand moved softly, soothingly over his bare chest. It was something, he continued, speaking in broken phrases that did not say what he intended. It was something that he felt even in himself. Very cold trek across the plains. In the kill of the buffalo, the instant that a great animal shuddered and crashed to the ground. And in the hot, smothering stench that came with his giving. And in the vision of whiteness during the snowstorm. And in the trackless view in the aftermath of the storm. Was it in everyone? He asked, without using the words. Did it lurk in everyone, waiting to spring out, waiting to devour and rend, until there was left only the blankness he had seen, the blue stare that Charlie Hodge now had to give the world.
Charlie Hodge is literally fucking insane, alright?
Wait without, crouched like a timber wolf behind a rock, to spring suddenly and horribly without reason upon anyone
Eat some biscuits.
Or beyond one's knowledge? Did one seek it out, this shape of terror, and pass it by in an obscure, perverse hope that it might spring?
Man, why can't I?
That swift
Oh,
moment in the river, did the splintered log seek the belly of Schneider's horse and the hoof of Schneider's skull? Or was it the other way around? Schneider passing by precisely in search of the gray shape and finding it. What did it mean?
what does it all mean?
Where had he been? He turned on the bed. Beside him, Francine had dropped into a light sleep. Her breath came gently from her parted lips, and her hands lay.
Alright, I'm gonna snipe this motherfucker.
He got up quietly, went across the room, turned the wick of the lamp down, and blew into the chimney, extinguishing the light. Through the single curtained window across from him, a last gray light filtered. Outside it was growing dark. He returned to the bed and lay carefully next to Francine, on his side, looking at her. What did it mean?
Fucker.
So, again, even this, he has
Yeah, get to the train, dumb bastards.
his hunger after Francine. What did it mean? He thought again of Schneider, and suddenly he imagined Schneider in his place, alive, lying beside Francine.
Like, he's like ghost cucking himself with Schneider. Like, I don't get it.
Saw him reach across and fondle Francine's breast.
The fuck?
He smiled, for he knew that Schneider would not have questioned, as he was questioning, would not have let a look from Charlie Hodge loose within him these doubts and these fears. With a kind of rough and sour friendliness, he would have taken his
Fuck that
pleasure
guy.
with Francine, and would have gone his way, and would not in any particular manner have thought
What?
her, as Francine would not have thought again of him.
Pata has died. Who the fuck is Pata?
Probably would not think
Are
again
you
of him,
fucking serious?
who lay now beside her. In her sleep, in a whisper, Francine mouthed the words that he could not understand. She smiled. Her breath moved. She breathed deeply and moved.
Dude, you know I'm supposed to be protecting somebody right now. Who is fucking Pita?
Come to him, he knew that he too, like Schneider, would leave her, would go his own
Oh, that guy? Okay.
Unlike Schneider, he would think of her, remember her in a way. Now the darkness was nearly complete.
Darkness.
Barely see her face. With his eyes open in the darkness, he saw his hand go down her arm until he found her hand and lay quietly beside her. He thought of the man who had
Oh.
known her appetite and flesh as he had known them, and had known nothing else. He thought of those men without resentment. In the dark, they were faceless, and they did not speak, and they lay still in their breathing, like himself. After a long while, his hands fell loosely, clasping Francine's hand, he slept.
Oh, poor Francine. What the hell?
Did not know what caused him to
A horse is fucking attacking me, bro.
In the darkness. Across the room, a dim glow flickered at the curtained window, died and flickered again. A shout, thickened by distance, came into the room. The hooves of a horse thudded in the street outside. Andrews eased himself out of bed and stood for a moment, shaking his head sharply. Another burst of excited voices came up from the street. The wooden sidewalks clattered beneath heavy boots. He found his clothes in the darkness and pulled them on hastily. He listened for other sounds.
Bastard.
Francine's regular, undisturbed breathing.
Francine, 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 Francine.
Tiptoed down the dark corridor toward the landing outside the building.
Oh, is it Joe? I only know the lyrics to Jolene.
Barely visible above the low
Just put
butcher's
Francine for Jolene.
billowed outbound of the
Fucking
darkness.
go to Dutch. Fuck this fucking bastard.
Clutched the handrail and
Jewish
stayed away in disbelief.
motherfucker.
Join us. Hello, son.
Hey,
Saved your life.
he did.
Hey, you're quite the hero, Arthur, ain't you?
Just a regular good guy, same as always.
What is it with you, Arthur? What is it?
I don't get you. Don't get you no more.
Oh, the doubting. The doubting. Come on, get him out of here. All of you. Come on. Let's go finish things.
Finish what?
Oh, the doubts. You know why I wanted them to attack this place?
I have no idea.
Javier, you get them and you go.
Until I find all my men, I'm not leaving.
As you wish. Rest of you, get out of
I'm
here.
staying with you.
We're getting our ticket out of here.
Who did he just fucking kill? Oh, he shoot the door open.
We need to find the office.
I thought he shot the Indian.
On the other side.
I thought he fucking shot the fucking Indian, I'm not gonna lie.
That's better, Arthur. A little help.
In the aud-
Come on, son.
Alright.
What are we looking for?
Money, you fool. The money. The state bonds. Lots of them. I thought you were paying attention.
Oh no, I just walked into that fucking gear.
Paid to develop the region against the federal government's wishes as
The
they
Fed.
the Indians.
Oh, speaking of the Fed, with current events, the government is shut down again.
Almost free?
Yes. We're right. We've had tough times. Toughest of times.
How about you tough these times, these nuts, bitch? Got him.
That door at the end on the right.
You fucking Jewish fucking guy, Dutch. Always got some Jew scheme.
Search the place. They gotta be here somewhere.
Loot the office.
I've been here before.
Check that cupboard by the door.
Alright. Pro healthcare. Carity wore that. Damn. I'll take that money though.
We got some cash. Not much.
I got him. I got him. Got him.
Where'd you get these nuts?
State bonds.
How much?
It's a few $1,000s worth, maybe more. Oh, we are nearly there. Arthur, we're nearly there.
Fuck.
Mr. Morgan, let's go home. Let's get out of here, Arthur.
Get out of here, I'm sure I'm gonna fucking shoot our way out. Knowing the fucking Rockstar mission. Got tuberculosis. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's why he's coughing so bad. Is he gonna fall out right here? Fall down the fucking stairs and break his fucking neck? Nah. Well, yeah, that is probably some fucking bastards here to...
Your friend?
Shoot him. Find him now.
Come on. We have got to get out of here. Where's that cow? Hey! Help me, Arthur.
Why are my hands covered in blood? Oh, my hands are covered in blood because I'm coughing up blood. Duh. Makes complete sense. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I'm coughing up blood because I have tuberculosis. Where'd he go? Where the fuck did Dutch even go? He just fucking burnt off on me. What the fuck, dude? What do you mean you gotta... Where the fuck are you? He's downstairs. Alright, there's 15 minutes left of this chapter, and then there's one more chapter left, and it's only 12 minutes long. So we'll be done with the fucking Butcher's Cross, and I would have streamed Blood Meridian, very based, and Butcher's Cross, and Western themed.
A white one! Dad? Need help?
Dutch just leave me to die. The fucking Indian came and saved me. Dutch literally fucking left me to die And the fucking old general.
Come on.
More than once.
Shit.
To get mine for yours.
Your dad didn't want you to die though for this. He said you would get fucked over.
We need to go.
You ran away.
Oh, I did no such thing.
Yeah, you did, you fucking snake. You left me to die there.
Any minute. We did it, gentlemen. Oh, we got some money.
You
And with the
you
train
could have
back,
shot the guy with the knife on
we
me.
got a whole lot of money. Come on. If
Got a whole lot of money. He didn't want to split it. He left me to die. Not exactly, because I'm still alive, Dutch.
As you wish. Usually is nowadays.
Sure.
Come on. We gotta get out of camp and prepare. Let's ride.
I'll be back when I can. I'll stay with you.
And me, of course.
And so will I.
No, get out of here. Please. This ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Be safe, Arthur.
All right, come on. Let's get him to Wapiti as fast as we can.
Let's get him to Wapiti, boys.
Hold on, my friend.
Our men. We must go back for the bodies. We will. Save your strength.
My friend, I'm sorry. About this. About all of this.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
You know, Dutch is... I guess my thinking is he used you. He wasn't trying to help anyone but himself and his own crazy principles.
We're grown men. Nobody made us do anything.
Maybe I'm talking for my people as much as for yours. We saw him turn crazy and we couldn't believe it and we followed him anyway. We should never have gone this far.
Alright, maybe it's back now.
Alright, maybe it's back now.
Yep, it is. Alright, cool. I like yanked my cord out on accident and just sucks. Sucks.
All this death, and for what? Just so we can have enough money to be able to run away from what we've done?
There used to be some reason to it. Lines that couldn't be crossed. We even helped some folk. Those lines have been gone for some time now.
The time has come for us to draw our own lines, Arthur.
Got blurred lines there, bud.
I swear, back there, Dutch just stood and watched. If it wasn't for Eagle Flies, I'd be...
I know. I feel like he's descended into the kind of man he told us never to be.
Oh, he was always that man.
He's just become more who he really is. I don't know anymore. I just feel like a fool.
That money, those bonds, whatever it is, I don't want a cent. There's too much blood on it.
Let's just get this boy to his father. Your friend here, my friend, he's a brave man.
Javier, I think or Charles, he's half Indian, half Mexican.
I think he's...
Wherever we can. We're ready to fight. This is
Keto audio right test.
All of us.
Verify.
Peter. Yes. Peter. It's okay, brother. Save your breath. We're not too far. Come on. Don't die, brother. Not yet.
This stream brought to you by Audible. Butcher's Crossing finale.
Fire came from McDonald's shack. Fanned by a heavy breeze from the west, it lighted the tall row of cottonwoods across the road from it, so that the light gray trunks and deep green leafage were shown clearly against the darkness around them. The fire illumined its own smoke, which coiled upward in thick black ropes, and were dispersed and carried back toward the town on the breeze. A rank, acrid odor bit into Andrew his nostrils. The clatter of running below him broke into his stillness. He went swiftly down the stairs, stumbled on the board sidewalk, and ran up the dusty road toward the fire. Even at the point where the wagon wheel...
About it. Don't cry, chat. Don't cry. Chat. Chat. Will eagle flies live or die? I think it's cool he's got his arms painted like a deer. Well, it'd be like a doe, I guess. Like, would a doe be like feminine? But I think all the pagans, even the Indians, they worship like female nature, fertility goddess kind of stuff. Yeah, bro, it's over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry Dutch got your fucking son killed, dude.
What are they gonna do now? They must move. And fast. I'll stay and help them. Yeah, I'll stay too. No, my friend. We have others who need you.
Who, Dutch?
I'm sorry, but we must pack and move.
Please, drink. Drink this. Rest a minute. Wenn ich besser Englisch könnte. Sie haben uns gerettet, als wir wirklich Hilfe brauchten. Und jetzt können wir sie nicht retten. Aber...
Hello, sir.
Let's get you cleaned up. Let's get this off you, boy. Okay, fella.
I can't believe that.
That son of a bitch.
I know.
Gets on my case again. I don't know what I'll do.
Okay there?
Yeah.
Money, tough guy. Now. Calm down.
I swear to Christ, I'll shoot you dead. I knew you didn't have to. You, out, now.
Welcome back. Clear this right up for you. So long.
Waiting on somebody to get out of here. Sounds about right. Listen to me!
Look out!
You drunk or something? Gather round, gather round.
You're a good boy.
I make no bones for my testament. For my testament is science. Hello, sir. Science is God, sir. So help me, God, so strike me down. Kill yourself.
Yeah. Ah. Nice and easy. Whoa, easy. Yeah.
Good thing I didn't play any of the book.
audio is fine though. Holy fuck. 6 people are here to watch, or 5 people are here to watch the fucking audio fucking meltdown. 6 people are here to watch, or 5 people are here to watch the fucking audio. Okay, no, there we go. Audio is back, boys. Audio is meltdown. This is Butcher's Crossing finale. Luckily, I didn't play any of the book. During, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. If I did, I didn't do a lot because there was a lot of cinematics. Now we're cooking, Chauncey.
Yep.
Now we're cooking, bro. Yeah, like I was like, even if you know you didn't hear my ranting, because I was just ranting, talking just now. I was just rambling about fucking AI and shit. That's probably why it muted me. I bet you, I am not a gambler and I do not bet. Because if I did, I would be like a multi-billionaire. But, like, I was talking about Tree That Better, and I named the horse fucking Tree That Better because I think it's ironic that, like, you would bet on a horse, people that bet on horses, you know, like, I'm gonna put $100 on Tree That Better. Like, and then it wins. The Skynet was watching. Yeah, bro, it seriously was. But I was watching it too, because I don't think I played much of the book, because there was a bunch of cinematic going on. The Indian dude's son died and all that jazz. But, and Dutch tried to fuck us over, like the fucking Jew that he is, but it wants us to go fucking talk to him. But yeah, so there's 15 minutes left on this chapter. I'm gonna play it. They're probably gonna talk and shit, so. But now I can't hear the game. See, I can't hear the game. That's the thing. Can't hear the game. See if I like turn it a little bit and lose my mic to get the audio back. Okay, I've got the audio, but do I have the mic? Okay, I've got the audio, but do I have the mic? Alright, yeah. I got them both. We're locked in, alright? See, like, you don't get shit like that, like, on a, like, professional stream of someone who actually gives a shit about, like, appearances, or like, oh, I've got to have the best fucking everything to fucking be an influencer or whatever. Dude, there are people that are messaging me, like, people that are just, like, I haven't talked to in years, that are just, like, sending me stuff about the Jews. And I'm like, they're like, you're the only person I can talk to this about. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, what are you... I don't know. Yeah, you tried to fucking kill me, Dutch, you fucking faggot.
What you talking about? Pearson left. Old uncle. The traitors. Both gone at dawn. They said to young Tilly they were running to save themselves. I think Mary Beth left as well. So it goes. They are goddamn cowards, Arthur. Cowards.
Cowards?
The time we spent to run off.
Well, I guess they don't want to die, Dutch.
Ain't nobody gonna... This is a tough time.
I'm dying.
You ain't doing too well.
Zionist control AI.
We, our community, we will survive.
Yeah, bro, my thing about fucking AI being demonic and everything got muted. And like, AI Michael Jackson in wrestling and shit.
Freedom for no one in this country no more, Arthur. One more big score. We got enough money to live.
Just one more score, Arthur.
As the army and Pinkerton spinning, we take them both.
The Pinkertons. Do you know who the Pinkertons are?
You're saying, Dutch, but it seems like I've heard it all before.
Just one more.
There's always a goddamn trade.
Arthur, this is different. We know this is full of cash. Army payroll, money and supplies to repair the
Israel spends the most on AI, and
this is all going to plan. We rob Uncle Sam.
And what, bro? Hold on.
The poetry of it all.
And Big Tech.
What do you think?
Pinkertons were the first feds.
Hell, I ain't got much choice, but
Yeah, you know, if you played Red Dead Redemption, then you definitely know who the Pinkertons are, right?
I'm afraid I have to insist. I mean, we gotta let it go.
Fucking Shaggy, fucking idiot.
They will kill everyone. John?
Look at my eyes, dude. I've got tuberculosis. I'm dying.
Yeah. Insist.
You insist on these nuts, bitch.
Pal, whatever you think is best, I will see to it. Huh? Now, we gonna rob a train?
Sure.
It looks like I got glaucoma instead of fucking
will
tuberculosis.
We will flourish. We have
like I
work
got
to do, my friends. Let's go. Come on. We are gonna borrow a little money from old Uncle Sam and be out of his hair once and for all. He insists upon it. Insists. Let's ride out, gentlemen.
Yeah, I insist on it, Dutch. You fucking
Let's
pipe.
go. Yeah. Let's ride out, gentlemen.
Yeah, I insist. Maybe I can play the book now.
We'll trail.
Oh, but anyway, my thing.
Let's pick up the pace. Train is due in Saint Denis in an hour.
We're
Okay.
robbing a train in the middle of a city?
No, it's going to stop there, take on mail and water, let off some boys, head home on leave, and then it heads out.
They know the bridge is gone, Black Lung. There'll be a patrol past Annisburg, waiting down by the river to collect the money.
Down by the river. In a van. Down by the river.
Before it reaches the patrol.
I wonder. Oh, come on. Like, I've seriously got to press X this whole time. It's never been like that before.
We'll meet back up outside of Saint Denis.
I'll go with them.
Follow John. Alright, come on, John, bro.
This way.
This faggot tried to kill me, bro. Like,
This is one big goddamn group of us to be riding back into Saint Denis.
Yeah, I heard the Pinkertons have pretty much taken over Van Horn. Moved a whole heap of men.
oh,
in
what the
there.
hell?
Things are closing in fast.
Shit.
Alright, maybe I can play the book now.
Now turned off the road. Just above the grove of cottonwoods, he felt
We
the
just
great
turned off the
heat
road.
of the fire push against him. He paused there at the twin swaths of worn earth, which were clearly visible in the yellow-red glare of the fire. He was breathing sharply from his running, yet the heavy dregs of sleep were not yet cleared from his mind. Scattered in a wide, irregular semicircle about the flaming shack, 15 or 20 persons stood, still and small and distinctly outlined against the billowing glare. Singly or in small clusters of 2 or 3, they watched and did not call out or move. Only the dense, heavy crackling of the flames came upon the night stillness, and only the great pulsations of the flame moved the men's shadows behind them. Andrews rubbed his hands over his eyes, which were smarting from the haze that settled from the twisting coils of smoke, and ran toward the clusters of people. As he approached them, the intense heat made him turn his face away from the direction he was running.
Walked away. Like with me in the bank.
Oh, shit.
Abigail just told me. The money, it's hidden in the caves at Beaver Hollow.
Beaver Hollow.
Yeah. So much for never hiding it near camp. Dutch was getting even sloppier than we thought.
Okay, well, let's get through this job and make a plan.
Yeah, looks like a real plan, John.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm fucking dying, bro. I've got tuberculosis. I don't know if you know.
I reckon head out west, someplace dry. See if I can shake this goddamn cough.
See if I can shake this cough. We'll move out west and see if I can shake this cough that there's no cure for now. now I can play the book? No. I'm not gonna play the book. This fucking Dutch bastard.
There you are. Got everything?
Yeah,
Then off we go.
off we go indeed.
Indeed.
Time, gentlemen. I got us a riverboat. We'll head up to New York or Chicago. And get
This
a
is the
riverboat
last
from there
group
up
of
to
the posse.
tropics.
So long as it isn't Guarma.
Oh, it'll be paradise.
You got
son.
Sadie,
All
John,
coming together,
Dutch,
Just like
Micah,
Okay
probably.
with you, John? Arthur? Or do you insist on something different?
Dutch being a fucking, he's like, do you insist, Arthur? Like, I'm literally dying. You left me for dead. Fuck you. Hate you, Dutch. Hate you.
Don't talk to me, you son of a bitch. Boys, okay now, let's keep it down. We don't
Dutch
wanna
is
cause
probably
trouble
the
to ourselves
best written
going
villain
forward.
in video
Nice
games.
and easy through
Like,
town,
in,
fellas.
like,
Saint-Denis. Good to be back.
since the game came out.
Happy memories, huh,
Like,
John?
there's a lot better villains before him, like Legacy of Kain and stuff. But, like, in our generational era, Dutch Vanderland is probably the fucking best written evil ass fuck. Like, he literally embodies every single characteristic of a fucking Jew as I've ever seen in a video game. Which is crazy, you know, because normally they portray themselves in a good way, but at first, Dutch is good. He looks good until you get deeper and deeper into him, and he's like this awful, evil, murderous, fucking backstabbing, fucking just like person that like you can't believe you.
You and Arthur are gonna board at the back. Rest of you, follow Mike and I, and join once they stop the train.
Micah. Micah's giving that his ass up to fucking Dutch, I swear. Such a fag.
Should I just sneak on now?
Should I just...
Well, everybody mount up.
We still going through with this?
Of course we are.
The train is going by 80 miles an hour. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. I've got glaucoma and tuberculosis.
We gotta get on that train.
Alright, John, for you, buddy. Only for John, though. Like, fuck all you other fucking homos and shit. First person, I've mostly tried to play this fucking game, this game and stream, Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's not even over yet. We're like 3/4, maybe 3/8 of the way. I don't even know if that's a fraction, because it's a fucking 8th fraction. I killed myself. I have to make sure that my audio still works because I hit my microphone cord and it might not be working now. I have to make sure that my audio still works because... Alright, yeah, it's good. You failed to keep up with the train. Well, yeah, sorry, it's going fucking 50 miles an hour and I've got a fucking horse. Alright, but I am going to be able to play the book now. Because this is like just some... Alright. 14 minutes left. It works fine.
Against the billowing glare, singly or in small
What
clusters
I'm actually
of 2 or
going
3,
to do
they
is I'm going to let
watched
this
and
play.
did not
I'm going to
call
go...
out or move.
I'm going to let this play and I'm going to go get a couple of drags off a cigarette. Because how long have I been going? It's 10... I've been going for like an hour and 20 minutes, right? Can I do math that fast? Let's see. I've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. You know, not that long. But I'm gonna let this 14 minutes play. Go get a fucking couple drags off a cigarette that Chauncey hates. Shout out to him. He told me you need to stop smoking cigarettes. And But I haven't stopped smoking cigarettes yet, bro. I'm sorry. I'm trying, kinda, but not really. But that's just the way that's the way she goes, bro. So I'm gonna play a couple. There's 14 minutes. Oh, gross, stinks. Fucking like, there's 14 minutes left of this chapter, and then there's 12 minutes left of the last chapter, like the epilogue. I feel way better since I quit. I need to stop smoking, stop drinking, you know, a lot of shit. But, alright. I'm gonna go back. Failed. No more coughing, phlegm and shit. Got my Cardi back. I got my Cardi back. I'm gonna go back. Failed. No more coughing, phlegm and shit. Alright. Audio's good. Here we go. Chapter 15. Wait a second. Okay, that's good. Use it before you lose it. Well, you know, you can't even get a fucking liver transplant if you're an alcoholic because you did it to yourself. Basically, bro. Like, your liver it's one of the hardest transplants to get because they can just be like, well, you did it to yourself, so get fucked or whatever.
Only the dense, heavy crackling of the flames came upon the night stillness, and only the great pulsations of the flame moved the men's shadows behind them. Andrews rubbed his hands over his eyes, which were smarting from the haze that settled from the twisting coils of smoke, and ran toward the clusters of people. As he approached them, the intense heat made him turn his face away from the direction he was running, so that he collided with one of the small groups, knocking one of the onlookers aside. The man he bumped against did not look at him. His mouth was open, and his eyes were fixed on the huge blaze, the light of which played upon his face, casting it in deep and changing hues of red. "What happened?" Andrews gasped. The man's eyes did not move. He did not speak. He shook his head. Andrews looked from one face to another and saw no one that he recognized. He went from one person to another, peering into faces that were like distorted masks in the throbbing light. When he came upon Charlie Hodge, cringing before the heat and light, and yet crouched as if to spring, he almost did not recognize him. Charlie Hodge's mouth was pulled open and awry, as if caught in a cry of terror or ecstasy, and his eyes, streaming from the smoke, were opened wide and unblinking. Andrews could see in them the reduced reflection of the fire, and it seemed almost that the fire was burning there, deep in the vision of Charlie Hodge. Andrews grasped him by the shoulders and shook him. "Charlie, what happened? How did it start?" Charlie Hodge slid from under his grasp and darted a few steps away. "Leave me be," he croaked, his eyes still fixed before him. "Leave me be." "What happened?" Andrews asked again. For an instant, Charlie Hodge turned to him, away from the fire. In the shadow of his brows, his eyes were dull and empty. "The fire," he said. "The fire, the fire." Andrews started to shake him again, but he paused, his hands lightly resting on Charlie Hodge's shoulders. From the crowd came a murmur, low but intense, rising in concert above the hiss and crackle of the flames. He felt more than saw a slight surging forward of the people around him. He turned in the direction of the movement. For a moment he was blinded by the intensity of the flame, blue and white and yellow-orange, cut through with streaks of black, and his eyes narrowed against the brilliance. Then, among the scattered bales of buffalo hides, high above which the flames turned massively, he saw a dark, furious movement. It was Miller on a horse, which reared and screamed in terror at the flames, but which was held under control by the sheer force of Miller's strength. With furious jerks on the reins, which cut the bit deep into the horse's bleeding mouth, and with heavy strokes of his heels against its sides, Miller forced his horse to dart among the scattered bales. For several moments, Andrews gaped uncomprehendingly. Senselessly, Miller darted up to the very mouth of the flame and then let his horse pull away and darted close again. Andrews turned to Charlie Hodge. "What's he doing? He'll kill himself. Charlie Hodge's mouth lifted in a vacant grin. "Watch," he said. "Watch him." Then Andrews saw and could not comprehend, and then realized what Miller was doing. Forcing his horse up to the bales piled close to the burning shack, he was pushing the piled bales so that they fell into the open mouth of the flame. Against those bales which lay singly upon the ground, he forced the breast of his horse and raked the flanks relentlessly so that the bale was pushed along the ground into the edge of the Holocaust. A cry came from Andrew's dry throat.
Holy shit, I walk in the room.
He shouted. "He's crazy. He'll kill himself." And he started to move forward. "Leave him be," Charlie Hodge said.
Hold up,
His
hold
voice
up.
was high and clear.
I walk in the room and it's talking about holocausts. I gotta make sure my audio is working for this, because if you didn't just hear the fucking
Got my Cardi bag.
the books talk about Artie.
If you didn't just hear, I walk in the room and it's talking about Holocaust.
So hold on.
I gotta make sure my
Okay.
audio is working.
My audio is
And it's talking about Holocaust. So
it's literally like a Holocaust audio working stream. Bro, it's literally like a Holocaust on this dude's mind. You failed to keep up with the stream. With the train, I mean. Fuck. I'm reading train and stream. Stream and train. Alright, let's go back 30 seconds. There's 11 minutes left in this chapter. We got 12 minutes of the last chapter. Alright, so long. Alright. But it's an audio hall of costs. The hall of cost. What does it cost? Yeah.
Senselessly, Miller darted up to the very mouth of the flame and then let his horse pull away and darted close again.
Oh, he was...
Andrews turned to Charlie Hodge.
Okay, so the insane dude that made us go hunt for like 6-8 months, made us go hunt for like a year and a half, that we for 30,000 hides that we lost. Like, basically, he's burning all the hides. He's burning the 3,000 hides we have left. He's burning the 3,000 hides we have left because the fucking guy won't take them, but like, it's not worth what he thought it was.
"What's he doing? He'll kill himself. Charlie Hodge's mouth lifted in a vacant grin. "Watch," he said. "Watch him."
Charlie Hodge is literally...
Then Andrews saw and could not comprehend, and then realized what Miller was doing. Forcing his horse up to the bales piled close to the burning shack, he was pushing the piled bales so that they fell into the open mouth of the flame. Against those bales which lay singly upon the ground, he forced the breast of his horse and raked the flanks relentlessly so that the bale was pushed along the ground into the edge of the Holocaust.
He's making his horse push a hay bale with its back legs into, like, fire. This burning fire, basically. And, like, that's a Holocaust. It's just this inferno. Burning inferno of incendiary, like, you know. And he's holocausting his 3,000 hides. He had 30,000. But 30,000 of those went to the Skinner, who was son of a bitch. The fucking wagon pumped over in the river, like the Oregon Trail, and logs split their shit in half. And one of the horses cracked fucking Schneider over the head with its fucking hoof, busted his head wide the fuck open instantaneously, and died on the spot. And he was like,
the young guy who was like looking for adventure and shit was like, shouldn't we go back for his hat at least? It's on the rocks. It's there on the rocks. And the guy with the asshole Nicolas Cage was like, no. Andrew, Miller, that fucking asshole, is basically like Dutch. Just one more score, Arthur, just one more score. Oh shit. How do I fucking... Damn it, how do I fucking, stand on my horse and fucking jump? AI has taken over. Oh, bro, my thing about AI was that it's like a demonic timeline. This alternate timeline that never happened and shit. Because, like, Tupac was never in the NWO. Which would have been cool, but they had, like, Mike Tyson instead of Tupac. You know, and shit. But it's like this alternate timeline. Which would have been cool, but they had, like, Mike Tyson instead of Tupac. And, like, Michael Jackson was never in WWE. It would have been awesome. This is what got cut off from my rent from Skynet. But like Michael Jackson was never in WWE, but AI got him to recreate. Like he looked like he was cutting this badass promo from like, and it looked like he was from fucking the music video in Bad. Like bad, like badass, bro, if you would've came with that, and it looked like 90s fucking, you know, like camera shit, like, it was like, I can't, bro, AI is too fucking crazy, bro. Like, they can make so much crazy shit with AI until, like, people believe it. I'm like, holy shit, like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. This is real bad. No pun intended with the fucking Michael Jackson shit or whatever. Like, it's crazy, bro. Alright.
Cry came from Andrew's dry throat. "The fool!" he shouted. "He's crazy! He'll kill himself!" And he started to move forward. "Leave him be!" Charlie Hodge said. His voice was high and clear and suddenly sharp. "Leave him be!" he said again. "It's his fire! Leave him be!" Andrews halted and turned upon Charlie Hodge. "You mean, did he set it?" Charlie Hodge nodded. "It's Miller's fire! You leave him be!" After the first involuntary surge forward, the townspeople had not moved. Now they stood still and watched Miller gallop recklessly among the smoking bales. Andrews slumped forward, weak and helpless. Like the others, he watched Miller in his wild riding. After he had tumbled the hides nearest the shack into the fire, Miller rode somewhat away from the flame, leaped off his horse, and tied the reins to the tongue of one of the abandoned wagons that littered the area. A dark figure, shapeless in the outer edges of the firelight, he scuttled to one of the bales that lay on its side near the wagon. He stooped, and in the shadow became indistinguishable from the bale. He straightened, and the shapes became distinct, the bale moving upward as he straightened, seeming to the men who watched a huge appendage of his shoulders.
What the?
For an instant, he swayed beneath the gigantic shape. Then he lurched forward and ran, halting abruptly at the side of the wagon so that his burden toppled forward off his shoulders and crashed into the bed of the wagon, which swayed for a moment beneath the impact. Again and again, Miller ranged about the wagon, gathering the bales, swaying beneath their weight, lurching and running with bent knees to the wagon. "My God!" one of the townspeople behind Andrews said. "Them bales must weigh 300-400 pounds." No one else spoke. After Miller had boosted the fourth bale upon the wagon, he returned to his horse, unwound the length of rope from his saddle horn, and looped it around the apex of the oaken triangle that secured the wagon tongue to the frame. With the loose end of the rope in his hand, he returned to his horse, mounted it, and wound the end of the rope twice around his saddle horn. He shouted to the horse and dug his heel sharply into its sides. The horse strained forward, the rope tautened, and the wagon tongue lifted beneath the tension. Miller shouted again and slapped his palm on the horse's rump. The sound of the slab cracked above the hiss and rumble of the fire. The wheels moved slowly, screeching on the rusted axles. Again, Miller shouted and dug his heels into the horse. The wagon moved more swiftly. The horse's breath came in heavy groans, and its hooves cut the dry earth. Then wagon and horse, as if released from a catapult, careened across the flat earth. Miller yelled once more and guided horse and wagon straight toward the flame that grew from the shack and the piled hides. At the instant before it seemed that man and horse would plunge into the yellow-hot heart of the fire, Miller swerved his horse suddenly aside, unwinding in a rapid motion the rope from his saddle horn, so that the wagon, unloosed, plunged in its own momentum into the heart of the fire, spewing sparks over an area 100 feet in diameter. For several moments after the wagon, with its load of hides, crashed into it, the fire darkened, as if the fury of the and the townspeople drew back several steps before the intensity of the heat. Behind him, Andrews heard the sound of running feet and a shout that was almost a scream, high and animal in its intensity. Dully, he turned.
There's like
MacDonald, his black frock coat flared out at the sides, his arms flailing at random in the air, his sparse hair disheveled, was running toward the knotted bunches of townspeople around the fire, but his eyes looked beyond them wildly, fixing upon his burning office and his smoldering hides. He broke through the group of men and would have continued running beyond them had not Andrews caught him and held him back. "My God!" MacDonald said. "It's burning!" He looked wildly around him at the still and silent men. "Why doesn't somebody do something?" "There's nothing they can do," Andrews said. "Just stand easy here. You'll get hurt." Then MacDonald saw Miller dragging another wagon load of hides into the widening circle of flames. He turned questioningly to Andrews. "That's Miller," he said. "What's he doing?" And then, still looking at Andrews, his jaw went slack, and his eyes, beneath their tangled brows, widened. "No!" MacDonald said hoarsely, and shook his head like a wounded beast from side to side. "No! Miller! Did he?" Andrews nodded. Another cry, almost of agony, came from MacDonald's throat. He twisted away from Andrews, with hands clenched into fists held like clubs above his head. He ran across the smoldering field toward Miller. On his horse, Miller turned to meet him. His smoke-blackened face broke in a wide and mirthless grin. He waited until MacDonald was almost upon him, his fists raised impotently to strike out. Then Miller dug his heels into the horse's flanks, dodging away so that MacDonald struck at air. He drew his horse to a halt several yards away from where he had waited. MacDonald turned and ran toward him again. Laughing now, Miller spurred away, and again MacDonald beat his fists upon emptiness. For perhaps 3 minutes, the two men moved jerkily like marionettes in the open space before the great fire, MacDonald almost sobbing between his clenched yellow teeth, chasing stubbornly and futilely after Miller. And Miller, his lips drawn back in a humorless grimace, always a few feet out of his reach. Then, suddenly, MacDonald stood still. His arms dropped loosely at his sides, and he gave Miller a quiet, almost contemplative look, and shook his head. His shoulders slumped. With his knees sagging, he turned away and walked across to where Andrews and Charlie Hodge stood. His face was streaked with soot, and one eyebrow was singed where a flying ember had caught. Andrews said, "He doesn't know what he's doing, Mr. MacDonald. It looks like he has gone crazy." MacDonald nodded. "Looks like it. And besides," Andrews went on, "you said yourself the hides weren't worth anything."
I don't know.
"It's
but
not
did
that,"
he jump on this
MacDonald
nigga's
said
horse?
quietly. "It's not that they were worth anything, but they were mine."
My hides.
The three men stood silent and almost unconcerned, and watched Miller lug the bales and hides and pull the wagons up to stoke the fire. They did not look at each other. They did not speak. With an interest that appeared nearly detached, MacDonald watched Miller drag the wagons and send them crashing.
Hell yeah. Let's lock and fucking load, boys.
Well done.
The stream powered by Audible. Brought to you by Audible. Check out Audible. Oh shit, John got shot.
Into the ruins of other wagons that stood in stark skeletal shapes within the fire. Bale after bale.
Stop the train. You secure up ahead, but keep us moving. I'll deal with that patrol when they come through.
Arthur was really the leader all along.
I see him. Look out on the right. Shit. You sure you can handle that gun? I can't take over.
I might fail this first try, but it'll be fine. Oh shit.
Wagon after wagon went upon the flaming heap until the fire was more than twice its
Kill
original
their
size.
horses. Fuck do I care.
It took Miller nearly an hour to complete his task.
You don't think
When the last
Roman
wagon
shot
with its load of
at the
bales
fucking
went smashing into the
horses?
fire, Miller turned and rode slowly up to the three men who stood together watching him.
Like, get
He
fucked.
pulled his
I will
horse to a
fucking...
halt. The beast stopped suddenly in its tracks, its sides heaving so violently that Miller's legs moved perceptibly above their stirrups. From its mouth, wrenched and torn by the bit between its teeth, blood dropped and gathered in the dust. The horse is blown, thought Andrews distantly. It won't live till daylight. Miller's face was blacked by the smoke. His eyebrows were almost completely burned
Bro,
away.
why is the book
And his
talking
hair
about
was
like what
crisped
I'm doing in
and
the
scorched.
game?
A
I
long
did not
red welt
pre-plan
that
this
was
at
beginning
all.
to form into a blister lay
It's
across
just
his
like
forehead.
freeform shit.
For a long while, Miller looked over his horse's bowed head, his eyes somberly upon MacDonald. Then his lips drew back over
Exit
his
the
white
Gatling
teeth
gun and
and
get
he
to the
laughed,
armored carriage.
gratingly deep in his throat. He looked from MacDonald to Charlie Hahn, to Andrews, and then back to MacDonald again. The grin slowly came off his face. The four men looked at one another,
Let's
moving their
blow
eyes
it.
slowly
Let's blow that
and
hole.
searchingly
Alright.
across the faces
Come on,
above
Sadie.
them.
How do we blow that
They
hole?
did not move, and they did not speak.
Equip the dynamite.
We have something to say to each other, Andrews thought dimly.
Plant
We
the
don't know what
dynamite.
it is. We have something we ought to
Ignite
say.
that shit.
He opened his mouth and put his hand out and moved toward Miller as if to speak. Miller glanced down at him. His glance was
That's a
casual and
mechanic I'm
distant
probably need to get used
and
to.
empty without recognition. He loosened himself
Enter
in
the
his
only
saddle,
car I
dug
have.
his heels into the horse's flanks. The horse leaped forward.
There's more. Morgan, the driver's dead. This thing ain't stopping. We got to get off.
Okay then, let's go.
Jump off the train. Jump. Holy shit.
Jesus. We're alive. Just about. Well, let's move. Where's John?
I tried. I tried.
He didn't make it. That patrol killed him. We had to run.
Come on, let's go. Before another patrol turns up.
Ha! Ha!
Van Horn to be
The
put on the boat.
Pinkertons are kidnapping children. What the
Sorry
fuck?
to hear that.
We gotta let her go.
Dutch knew about it. He's a fucking faggot.
They're kidnapping children.
Without John, she's
The
just
feds are
bait.
kidnapping
Not much money,
children?
Dutch.
What
She's
the
just a
hell?
girl. They won't do nothing to
She's
her.
just a girl.
Me and the boys know. We need to keep riding on this one, Dutch. You know it. Every man here knows
We
it.
just gonna let the boy be made an orphan?
It ain't like that.
What is it like?
I wanna live, cowpoke. I still
We need
got
to
the
ride
chance.
for the little girl
It's just a girl.
and make the little boy an orphan with a single mom.
Pains me to say, Arthur, but he is right.
Hutch! Come on, boys.
Dutch, you fucking cut. Bill's with me. Bill's here. Sorry I killed you, Bill, but had to for the Pinkertons.
Let's go get her. You and me is all we know.
Sadie, strong white woman behind,
Miss Tilly.
just bloodthirsty, looking for revenge.
You take this money, too. Take Jack. You wait at Copperhead Landing for Abigail and Mrs. Adler.
Thank you, Arthur.
Just get out of here.
Epstein or Shitins.
This is
I'm gonna pin that, bro.
All right,
Yeah,
Arthur.
basically.
I'll miss.
Nah, don't start with all that. Jack, come here. Be brave, son. I'm gonna go get your mama.
That's reparations you don't even have to pay me back for. I'm just like telling you to look out. Oh shit. Okay, Sadie is a bad bitch, so she's like ready to kill some motherfucker.
Yes. I don't know. God, those goddamn bastards.
Look, just follow me, okay? We're gonna get this done, Arthur.
Yeah, I know, we're gonna get it done. This stream is powered and brought to you by Audible. I like Red Dead because it's the show Deadwood on HBO. It basically is. All them years,
All them years.
It's gonna be alright. We're gonna get out
that show was based.
Because we don't leave our own behind.
What's that show with the
his mind got changed on that idea.
fucking deputy guy?
Years ago. He let fly at me for robbing
Justice? Or it's like
saying that man was too poor.
it was on FX.
How taken from him was no different from the system we
I mean, he probably rode on a horse sometime, but it was called. It
He don't care
was.
who dies, so long as he and Micah get
What was the name of the? What was the name of the show though?
Goddamn sickness.
But John said Abigail knows where
No, but like he rode a horse. Justified.
we might be
Chauncey, thank you, bro. Thank you. It was Justified. Yeah.
We're out first.
The
David, Jenny, Sean, Lenny. Now John,
dude, I've tried to watch it, but it's like they make the crazy Nazi guy like a terrorist or whatever. I'm like, alright, I guess. Like that's the shit you want to put. But I mean, but like I do like the show. It's like based in like some kind of real history and shit. True Detective was cool show too.
Okay, here we are. Let's ditch the horses and come up with a plan.
We're at the lighthouse. The lighthouse. We're at Van Horn. Get out of here, stupid idiot.
Feeling?
okay.
I got tuberculosis,
I think you should cover me
Sadie,
and I'll go in
in
there and
case you
get her.
didn't know.
Cause you're the better shot, I mean.
That ain't what you mean. I can still fight.
I know, Arthur, but just do it my way, honey. It's for the best. Get up someplace high, like the lighthouse or something. And cover me. Please.
Okay.
Alright. I should be able to finish this.
The movement caught Andrews unprepared. He stood, his arms still held out, upraised. The horse's chest caught him on his left shoulder and spun him around. He stumbled, but he did not go to the ground. When his vision cleared, he saw Miller hunched over the horse, riding unsteadily into the distance and the darkness. As Miller went away, Charlie Hodge moved from the two men and
First person view, let's go.
For several moments after they had gone into the darkness and after the pounding of hooves had died in the distance, Andrews stood and looked in the direction they had gone. He turned to McDonald. They looked at each other in silence.
Hold on. McDonald is distraught.
Chapter 3.
This is it. This is the final chapter.
A chill came into the air and pressed lightly against the backs of the few people who remained to watch the smoldering remains of the fire. They moved forward a few steps to the edge of the great scorched circle. Small flames.
The great scorched circle.
The shack.
Okay. Cover Sadie. Alright, we're gonna cover Sadie. What, they want me to take him out? Like,
upon the black gray
shouldn't she be? What's up, living the South's honor culture? What's up, Warhammer? What's up, Imperial Force? Bro, this is the fucking finale of Butcher's Crossing. Not of Red Dead Redemption, but it is the finale of this book. I've tried to fill the vacuum of space of Western, cowboy, Spaniard, you know, outlaw, fucking nostalgia. And it's done, bro. Like, the book, like the books, I mean, there's some books written about, the Gunslinger, which is like a soap opera for men in books, but like, I'm not gonna fucking play that. I'd rather play like George Lincoln Rockwell. Sadie died. Ghost is living vicariously. What did Chauncey say? Because I gotta pin that. That shit is funny, dude. Ghost is living vicariously through white history on his trail of tears. Yeah, bro. Failed. Sadie died. Don't the Spanish have Moorish heritage? No, I don't think so, bro. Like this, like the Spaniards, Spain, like they put down they literally funded multiple crusades against the Moors, the Muslims, you know, if you want to call them Muslims, Portuguese. Bro, like, I've been talking, these Mexicans at work are, like, so fucking, like, yeah, Sicily was Moors. They're, like, so, like, fucking, like, oh, like, I know Spanish. Like, okay, great. You know, can you learn English, please? But I think that some of them know English, but not, you know, really good. It's varying in degrees. But, you know, you compromise. You compromise people. You know, that's what society is. It's a compromise for you to live amongst me, right? Or people to engage in trade or whatever. Like, it's a compromise. Always. Never hasn't been. Sadie has died. Alright, fuck. We're not gonna let Sadie die. I'm gonna cover her this time.
Make sure my audio is working, because Skynet is watching. Alright, it's good. Sadie has died, chat. Sicily was Moors. Yeah, a bunch of Jews. Will you report them to ICE? Really, I mean, I already have, but it's not gonna matter. I'm an antisocial schizo, so only socialite online. No people IRL. Same, bro. Alright. Yeah, it's it's in, I don't know. It's undescribable. Like, you can't even, like, put it in words. You know, that's why I left Discord. I left Discord because it was such, like, I told people all the time. I would tell people this as I'm using it. You're using an app called Discord. What do you expect? It's literally owned and fucking operated by fucking tranny pedophiles and shit, bro. Like, these CEOs and LGBT fucking, like, fuck Discord. I don't even want to fucking use it. I don't want to touch it or talk to people on it. I left it. Chauncey says, I left Discord because it was too social. It's something, bro. I'm not a fan. I mean, I used it for propaganda. Literally propaganda. But, alright. Here we go. This is the finale. Sadie has died. We have to cover her, chat. Chauncey is with me and Arthur.
Red, and sent thick twists of smoke up into the darkness. The uneven flames illumined the sight faintly, so that each man who remained stood apart, anonymous, in his little portion of shadow. The acrid and rotten smell of the burned hides grew more intense as the eastward breeze lessened. One by one, the men who had waited out the fire turned and made their way.
I've never denied it. No sane man would.
At last, only Will Andrews remained. He moved toward one of the charred bales. It appeared to have been blackened, but not consumed by the fire.
Soberman starting using AI to generate CP 1 year after you. I never did anything to fucking Soberman, bro. He brought that shit on himself.
One of the timbers burned through with a faint snap. For an instant, the flames rose as if their extinguished fury were renewing itself. Until the brief rekindling spent itself, Andrews stood and...
Because I logged him so hard. I've just very consistent. If you're telling people you saw Soberman use anime when it wasn't... I mean, it's not years, bro.
He remembered the sharpness of Miller's...
I left Discord like 4 weeks ago. If you want to be honest about it, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, just because, like, it's not worth my fucking effort. It's not worth my time, bro. I didn't even shill it. Like, I didn't even have the app installed to shill it on Discord on my phone before when I started the stream. Like, I don't give a fuck who watches this shit, bro. And that's what's great about America. We're covering Sadie right now and her fucking fat ass of them chaps right now, bro.
He remembered the sudden slump of McDonald's body when he ceased his vain pursuit. And the
You're dead.
quizzical look upon his face as he stared before him, as if to search the meaning of his...
I just don't lie or make shit up.
In the east above the horizon, the first faint gray of dawn dulled the sky.
It ruins credibility, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Sure. What the hell? he knocked Sadie out. She killed all them. Well, she didn't kill hardly anyone. Holy shit! All right.
To walk in the lifting darkness back to his room in Butcher's Crossing. Francine.
If I lied about Soberman, then everyone did. Lol.
Inside her covers and lay now in her nakedness, sprawled awkwardly upon the bed. A pale shade that seemed to glow out of the dark. Andrews went very quietly.
This is for fucking Butcher's Crossing.
The out of doors stretched vast and collapsed.
Butcher's Crossing, which you can find on Audible. This stream is brought to you by Audible, and you can always find Butcher's Crossing or Mein Kampf, the Henry Ford edition, found on Audible. It's not the best edition of Mein Kampf because it's redacted. The Jews literally made Henry Ford apologize for fucking printing a fucking version of Mein Kampf, or else his still reserved for his cars or whatever to be fucked with. So he was like, "Oh yes, I bow down to the Jews." Henry Ford, fuck Ford, fucking faggot. But there is a fucking Mein Kampf Henry Ford edition on fucking Audible. So thank you, Audible, for that. And thank you for letting me monetize your autism. You Pinkerton fucks. I hate you all. I hope you die. Oh, I have to go save Sadie. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this bullshit, bro? Shoot him in the head, and shoot him in the head, and the heart. People emailed it to me. The Pinkertons? Holy shit, bro. Makes sense. The screenshots, not the AI. Yeah. You know, it all makes sense. Return to Van Horn. Just what was he up to?
Before him thickened and unreal.
8 minutes left.
On the faintest tinge of pink from the light in the east. He turned from the window and walked back to the bed where
We're gonna get up on here on this fucking.
stood above her. Her hair
Go to the pier.
in the morning light lay in tangles about her face. Her mouth was
CG is bad enough. What the fuck?
heavily in sleep. Tiny wrinkles that spread from her eyes were barely visible in the light. An oily film of sweat covered the flesh that sagged in its repose.
That's why I can't stand some anime Chauncey, bro.
As he saw her now, caught in the ugliness of some
Gross.
he had not let his eyes stay upon her. But seeing her now,
Pinkertons everywhere. Holy shit.
the innocence, a friendly and unguarded pity came over him.
But AI is everywhere too, bro. What the fuck? You fucking bastard. Where'd you come from?
He remembered the first night he had come to her room months before, and his rush of pity for her and the humiliations
AI Hibbler will take over the world.
endured. Now, that pity seemed to him contemptible and mean. No, he had not seen her before. Again he turned to the open window. The flat land beyond Butcher's Crossing lay open and clear.
I'm at the fucking pier, like, what the fuck, bro?
Already on the eastern coast, the sun was up, glinting on the rocks that lined the northern bays, and catching the wings of gulls that wheeled in the high salt air,
Uncle Addy is back with Osama and Hassan's.
and shone upon the steeples of the empty churches along Boylston Street and St. James Avenue, on Arlington and Berkeley and Clarendon. It shone through the high windows of his father's house, lighting rooms in which no one moved. A sense of sorrow
And Stalin.
like a foretaste of grief spread upon his mind.
Jesus Christ, dude.
A thin, austere figure that moved before the eye of his mind like a stranger, and then faded impalpably into a gray mist. He closed his eyes in a spasm of regret and pity, and perceived sharply the darkness he brought on by that small motion of his lips.
Really?
He knew that he would not go back. He would not return with MacDonald to his home, to the country that had given him birth and raised him.
Get out of here.
Calm down, Mr. Morgan. That's quite a cough.
He's a doctor. Yeah, I've been telling people I've got tuberculosis. I'll be dead soon, and you too.
But I'm gonna be just fine.
Well, you're gonna be fine, okay. You're gonna kill this woman in exchange for me?
Not all you boys have quite so many scruples. Old Micah Bell.
Micah Bell. Molly O'Shea.
Never talked a word. Had to let her go. Micah Bell. We picked him up when you boys came back from the Caribbean, and he's been a good boy ever since.
Okay. Okay.
Using your strength, Mr. Morgan.
You're still a yapping dog, Mr. Milton.
Horrible man. Now come on, both of you.
Find the horses. We need to get the hell out of here.
What happened to Jack? Where is he?
Bro, what the hell? Get to the horses. What the hell just happened? I don't even fucking... Like, somehow we lived. Go, woman! Like, Jesus Christ. 5 minutes left on this chat, on this whole thing. Pinker Fricks are done.
He would never return. As if balancing himself finally at the edge of an abyss, he turned from the window and looked again at the sleeping figure of
I was reminding her in mirror.
this room and this flesh as if by a subtle magnetism. Nor could he recall the force of that other passion which had impelled him halfway across a continent into a wilderness where he had dreamed he could find his inner vision, his unalterable self. Almost without regret.
They're literally monetizing my autism, bro. It's sick and disgusting, but, you know, I don't have to use my autism to make money. Kinda, but not really. Like, I just literally have to go to work, and that's autistic, bro. What do you think about that? I make money from schizophrenia. Same, bro. It's called disability checks law.
Arthur, there's no time.
What happened to John? Where's John?
I don't.
I think maybe John got blown up. I don't know. I think he died.
What?
Alistair Mycroft pays my bills. That nigga can't even get good audio. I don't know how he pays anything. He lives in a basement. His mother's basement, bro. From restitution, from lawsuits and shit. Yeah, John loved you, Abigail. He wasn't perfect, but he loved you.
Arthur, what are you doing?
I gotta go have a little chat before I get much sicker.
No,
Don't you all with me. Neither of you two. Not now. You both know.
I'll sue him for his chicken suits and puddings. Yeah, fuck him.
Go settle some things.
Let's go settle it, bros. Let's put the balance in the scale.
That boy. There'll be time for sorrow later.
If you're headed back there, Arthur, take this. I don't need it anymore.
What's that?
There's a chest in the caves, in the back to the left, hidden under a wagon. Dutch's chest.
Dutch's chest. Alistair Bedcroft is a Soberman of YouTube talking about it years later after. Even Queen of Spade, Queen of Carmen, fucking Axel and Shaggy, Dark Ninja. Months later, it's like almost like 8 months to like 10 months, like a year later almost. I give him dab, bro. You know, you haven't fucking called us pedophiles or whatever. Elaine Miller, I don't know, because she's on like some European shit I don't follow. Oh, this is the fucking... This is the fucking... Bro, okay, I'm gonna play out to this. Drunken Surfer, Shaggy, none of these motherfuckers could ever do it. Like a real gamer, like a gamer who's been gaming since like fucking ever, you could never do it like me, bro. You don't even understand what it takes to, or like play the game. So get fucked.
His eyes when Charlie Hodge turned from the dying fire to follow Miller into the night. It was the open despair that ripped MacDonald's face into a livid mask during his frenzied pursuit of Miller in the Holocaust of the Hides. It was what he
Holocaust of the Hides. Gator gamer who never gamed. I never got the chance, bro. I never got the chance to game.
Wished to reach out gently and touch her young, aging face.
Butcher's Crossing.
But he did not do so for fear that
Stolen Valor, Brad.
Very quietly, he went to the corner of the room and took his bedroll up. From the money belt that lay upon it, he took out 2 bills.
Even I played Halo.
The rest of the bills he neatly piled on the table beside the couch. Wherever Francine went, she would need the money. She would need it to buy a new rug and curtains for her windows. Once again, he looked at her. Across the room.
You have turned into my
I love this game, bro. I fucking love this game. It is like probably the most... Bro, like, it's like some shit crashing on me right now. I haven't...
My pa used to say you stare into the fire long enough, you can see the whole world pass by.
I haven't fucking probably beat this game in like 5 years, man. And like... it's crazy. I love this audio. There's 3 minutes left of Butcher's Crossing, bro.
The large bed, she seemed very small.
I gotta turn around.
Quietly across to the door and did not look back. Streaks Streaks of red lay in soft banks in the east. In the stillness of the deserted street, he walked across to the livery stable and got his horse, awakening the stableman to give him one of the bills he had kept. He saddled his horse quickly in the dim light of the stable, mounted, and turned to wave to the stableman, but he had gone back to sleep. He rode out of the stable and down the dusty street of Butcher's Crossing.
Come on, all of you.
Well, we're doing our best.
Hurry. We ain't got long. Hurry. We just got plenty of time, Micah. We all need to have a little chat. Black Lung, you're back. Hooray. I just saw Agent Milton, Dutch. Abigail shot him. She's okay. You care too much about that. You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton. What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke? You talked. That's a goddamn lie. Dutch. Dutch. Think of the future. Milton told me. And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him? It all makes sense now. No. It damn well doesn't. Dutch. Think. Dutch.
Dutch.
Be practical now.
Dutch!
John?
You left me. Left me to die. My boy. I didn't have a choice. John, I didn't have a choice. Left me!
All of you, you pick your side now because this is over. All them years, Dutch. For this snake. Oh, be quiet, cowpoke. Be quiet. You live in the clouds.
No, you be quiet, Mr. Bell, and put down your gun.
There's Pinkertons coming fast.
Now! Who amongst you is with me? And who is betraying me?
Well, Javier, think for yourself. He's lying. He's lying. Put your guns down!
God damn it! Move!
You ready, John?
Yeah. Everyone get down!
This is Agent Rock. Pinkerton Detective Agency. Put your guns down.
2 minutes left.
His hooves was muffled in the thick dust. He looked on either side of him at what remained of Butcher's Crossing. Soon, there would be nothing here. The timbered buildings would be torn down for what material could be salvaged. The sod huts would wash away in the weather, and the prairie grass would slowly creep upon the roadway. Even now, in the light of the early sun, the town was like a small ruin. The light caught upon the edges of the buildings and intensified a bareness that was already there. He rode past the still smoldering ruins of a Nuttall's shack, and past the cottonwood grove that stood on the right. He crossed
I have to go pee. I have to go pee. I'm gonna go pee, and the stream will end. There's 2 minutes left. I'm gonna shout out everyone in chat though.
Broken at the edges by the crisp new prairie grass. His horse's reins were tough and slick in his hands. He was acutely aware of the rock-like smoothness of the saddle he sat in, of the gentle, swelling movement of the horse's sides as it took in air and expelled it. He breathed deeply of the fragrant air that rose from the new grass and mingled with the musty sweat of his horse. He gathered the reins firmly in one hand, touched his horse's flanks with his heels, and rode into the open country. Except for the general direction he took, he did not know where he was going. but he knew that it would come to him later in the day. He rode forward without hurry, and felt behind him the sun slowly rise and harden the air. This concludes the reading of Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. Copyright 1960 by John Williams. Copyright renewed 1988 by John Williams. This book was read by Anthony Heald. This unabridged recording was published by arrangement with Francis Cullen, literary agent, and was produced in 2010 by Blackstone Audio Inc., which holds the copyright. Neither this recording nor any portion of it may be reproduced or used for any purpose without prior written authorization from Blackstone Audio Inc. Thank you.
Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Here's a recommended preview based on your listening. To listen to the full title, you can buy it in your player.
This is Audible. Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Blood Meridian, or The Evening Redness in the West, by Cormac McCarthy. Narrated by Richard Poe and directed by Greta Byram. This book is copyrighted 1985 by Cormac McCarthy. This recording is copyrighted 2006 by Recorded Books. The author opens this book with the following 3 quotes. The first is by Paul Valéry. Your ideas are terrifying and your hearts are faint. Your acts of pity and cruelty are absurd, committed with no calm, as if they were irresistible. Finally, you fear blood more and more, blood and time. The second quote that opens this book is by Jakob Böhme. It is not to be thought that the life of darkness is sunk in misery and lost as if in sorrowing. There is no sorrowing, for sorrow is a thing that is swallowed up in death, and death and dying are the very life of the darkness. The third and final quote to open this book is taken from the Yuma Daily Sun, published on June 13th, 1982. Clark, who led last year's expedition to the Afar region of northern Ethiopia, and UC Berkeley colleague Tim D. White also said that a re-examination of a 300,000-year-old fossil skull found in the same region earlier shows.
Chauncey said No Country for Old Men. Yeah, that is the beginning of Cormac McCarthy's. I think well, that's Blood Meridian. But Cormac McCarthy also wrote No Country for Old Men. I could maybe, but like, there's not a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 left. There's some Red Dead Redemption 1 left. It's a very short game. But Halloween's October, Halloween, All Saints Day, All Christians Day, October 31st. Stream will be OG Blood Omen. I haven't even bought like the $15 fucking Soul Reaver 2 remake. You know, Halloweener stream. I used to fucking you know, have a lot of space in the shed to do that shit with, but over time you can't just fucking stream out of a fucking shed. But Ghost will face cam his Halloweener. I already did that, bro. It was just in complete darkness and no one could fucking enhance it enough to fucking. Candy Bowl has a D-hole. Truth revealed. Let me see what this mission is. Just real fast. Hide your yids. Hey, you better hide them Jews, buddy. You better hide them. This is bullshit, bro. My dog is pissed. Go back to Mexico, Nicola. I've never been to Mexico. I wish, I guess. Not really. With Eastern Race Trigger, bro. I've never left, like, the United States. Except to go to, like, Cozumel. Cozumel was cool. I was, like, you know, like, 18. Oh, shit. Go back to Mexico. I've never been to Mexico. I wish. Not really. Eastern Race Trigger, bro. Alright, this is the Butcher's Crossing finale. The last 3 minutes are the most important. There's been a lot of meta shit going on. It was talking about horses and Holocausts and like, I couldn't even, like, believe what I was hearing, even though I've already read it before and heard it. And, you know, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking, you know. Always has been. Always will be. Alright? So, this is the finale right here.
Evidence of having been scalped. And now, Blood Meridian.
Whoa. No. That's not...
Chapter 1.
It's not Blood Meridian Chapter 1. Like, no. Butcher's Crossing is a better book. It's better.
This is Audible.
Well, it's 10 hours long. I finished it.
Butcher's Crossing by John Williams.
Oh, alright.
Everything that has
No. So we did finish, like, Butcher's Crossing. There was only 3 minutes left. And it's done. It's cooked. It's over. It's dead. Like the buffalo, like the bison, like the Indians, like the fucking race, whatever, bullshit. It's done, man. It's over. White people are superior overall. You don't even have to argue about it. You know? You don't. People, like, Asians, brown people, they all just are like, yeah, white people are the best. So it's like, what else do you do at that point? Chauncey says go to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm dead, bro. We'll retry the mission next time. We
Oh yeah, bro. It's about to be.
It's impossible. I look upon Hitler. If I were religious, I would say Hitler was the second coming of Christ. I think Hitler was a gift from Providence.
That's
I think he was so far above
heretical,
anything that I'll
but
be able to accomplish that it's just almost sacrilegious
he wasn't a
for me
believer.
to speak of myself in the same terms with Hitler.
But this is your objective, to model yourself as closely as possible.
My objective is to carry out
What's up, Code Forwards?
because this is impossible.
Do you consider yourself the second Fuhrer?
I don't even use the word Fuhrer. I'm not a German. I'm an American. You're
I'm
a
not
Canadian.
German. I'm American.
I consider
like,
myself,
but
in terms of Bolshevism, I would be the Lenin to Marx. And in terms of Christianity, I'm the St. Paul to Hitler's Christ. In other words,
base. What are you saying about the Savior, bro?
which Hitler,
That like Hitler can't even be compared to Jesus Christ, bro.
Are you a Superman, Commander? I'm a Superman.
And he's not a Superman.
I think that all I am is the offspring of millions of years of evolution, which has produced white Christian civilization. I am
He's
one
not even a
example,
Christian.
not a Superman.
He
But I
wants to
think that
protect
compared
white
to an
Christian
Aborigine in Africa
Western
who eats
civilization.
his grandmother, and they're still eating people over there. I think I am, and so are you. We're all Supermen compared to those cruds. Didn't Adolf Hitler believe it?
Yeah, you're literally a Superman compared to a cannibal.
That's true.
I would like to turn you to the question of the American Negro.
No, let's go. We've got a little more sympathy there. People don't know about the Jews, but they can sure see coons.
Yeah, you can see a coon from a mile away.
With the American Negro.
You're dead.
I think what should have been done, it's too late now. I used to back the Muslims because the Muslims cleaned their people up. They wanted a country of their own in Africa. This is what Elijah Muhammad said. I spoke before 9,000 black Muslims in Chicago, and I was cheered. And the reason for it was because we saw eye to eye on the business of giving the Negroes some justice in their own land, not here.
Commander, do you favor the use of violence in dealing with the Negroes?
If the Negroes show us any violence, I sure as hell do. But so long as they remain within the law, I believe it can be done voluntarily, not by violence. I believe the only way it could have been solved, I think it's too late now, but I think it could have been solved by appropriating some of the billions of dollars we give away to communist nations in foreign aid. If we had given that to our own Negroes, I believe we could have built them their own nation, and they would voluntarily have been eager to go there. Well, I think it's a list of most Americans, and I bet a lot of course, you people up in Canada.
Nah, he doesn't suck, bro. He's the only person to establish the American Nazi Party in America. Can't do that in Canada or Venezuela, Argentina, Mexico,
I will say this: if I had the funds to do it, and I could ship
Norfolk,
Negroes, let us call them, up to your city tomorrow morning, you'd have a
fucking
Negro problem. It would be long before
Kyiv,
you say what I'm going to do about this thing.
Taiwan.
Cattle cars or Greyhound buses. Well, I think the Negroes would be more comfortable, most of them, in a cattle car. Yes, but I just wondered which way you'd rather see them go. Well, I think the Negroes themselves would prefer to go the way they live. I think they'd like to get a couple of wine bottles and their heroin and their numbers game and everything, get in the cattle car where they all crawl all over each other.
Commander, that's not a very good description of the Negroes we have in Canada.
Negroes simply are not fit to associate in modern urban civilization. They just can't make it. A few can. There are a few who are always mixed with white blood, by the way. But real black Negroes, you won't find very many of them who can make the grade in urban civilization. Well, would you say then that there is no Negro who is really in the same
You're dead.
same league with Commander
You've come to the realm of the dead.
Maybe some Negroes who are superior to me. But I would say that the chances are 99 out of 100 that I've got a lot of white blood like Malcolm X. And I would further say that the average Negro is far inferior to anybody in here. The average Negro, not the special Negro that you might trot out. That's a PhD.
Malcolm X had a lot of white DNA, and white people are the only people that can grow beards. So if you see a black person that can't grow a beard, then they have well, if you see a black person that has a beard, they have white DNA, right? Like, that's off top. You don't even have to even make it a thing. It's just like, okay, well, there's some white in you because you can grow a full beard. Like, if you look at the Afrikaners, they don't grow beards. You know why? Because it's not in their DNA. It's just not.
Negro, you go over here on 7th Avenue and I'll show you thousands of them that are inferior swine.
Commander, your views on Negroes strike.
And the Muslims grow their beards out and shit too. Like these fucking pedophiles. Like, Prophet, like, I'm gonna draw Muhammad on Halloween and you're gonna die. You know. Mossad, Iran is gonna fucking send, assassins to you like Toxic the Angel was gonna kill fucking Warhammer.
As being viciously extreme.
Do you
disagree with that characterization?
No, sir. They're not vicious, but they're extreme.
Commander, how do you feel about the allegations that the American Nazi Party has strong homosexual tendencies?
I will say this. In my organization, I have men who were homosexuals. They were sucked into that filth, just like drunkards or dope fiends. And I have been able to rescue them.
What the hell?
And I'm not a bit ashamed of that. I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with anyone on any day. The only thing I will not tolerate is a homosexual who is a homosexual.
This is one of your enemies?
That's one of the biggest enemies. I'd rather gas queers than anybody else.
Have you got operatives inside the government?
Yes, sir.
In Congress?
Yep.
In the government of Canada?
I don't know of any in the government of Canada.
Who else would you like to gas besides queers?
Well, I'd like to gas traitors, I've already told you. But queers, to me, queers are traitors to humanity as a whole.
I just wondered if it was a long list of people you'd like to gas.
You put queers up at the top of the list for my money, and that includes a lot of Jews and liberals I find are also queers.
Commander, you've already told us that it's your intention to become President of the United States, and I'm interested in...
And that's it. Stream done. It's over. I don't even know if my shit is, but I'm gonna shout out everyone in chat. That was the Butcher's Crossing finale. We ended it with a fucking George Lincoln Rockwell stream. Speech, sorry. Speech, sorry. I agree what he said about AH. He's being too nice to the ninjas. Well, that's why the ninjas fucking assassinated him, shot him in the heart, bro. There's a lot of deep diving that goes into that. Basically, he was going to make public record of everyone that had Jewish ancestry in the American Nazi Party, which wasn't a bad thing. Like, who gives a fuck if you're Jewish? But this fucking Jew apparently thought that it was a big problem, and fucking FBI, CIA fucking killed him. George Lincoln Rockwell, commander, literally protested against Martin Luther King, and all you hear about is, I had a dream. I had a dream. Okay, nigger. Get fucked. Yeah, you had a dream. Stay blessed. Not stressed, homies. Forge gang, you're dead. Let's go.